Hi, the purpose of this video is to show you how to get Who Wants to Be a Millionaire working on Windows XP. So the first thing you'll do is put the CD-ROM in the drive, and if you get any sort of pop-up that says to install, just close out of it. The next thing you'll do is right-click on Windows Start, and then left-click on Open Windows Explorer. That will allow you to see all your drives on the computer, and in this case I will navigate to my my DVD drive, and I'm going to click on it, and what we're doing is looking for any application files. So here you see the column that says type. If I click on it, it'll sort them, and I see 2 application files. If you don't see this view that I see, you have some options here where you can, let's just see, extra large icons. So you want to make sure to go to details because we need to see that column for the file type. And then number 2, if you don't see that column for file type, you can right click anywhere here and you can see how I have type selected. So if I deselect it, it goes away. Then if I right click it, and then it reappears. So we're next going to have to tell it to run in Windows compatibility mode or an earlier version of Windows. And you can see that all the files are created in the year 2000 and 1999. So if we right click on the first application file and then left click on properties, we'll then go into compatibility. And you need to click this box, run this program in compatibility mode for, and then Windows 98, because 98 would have come out before 2000. And now on my computer, I did not have to run it in 256 color mode. You may have to. It just depends on your video card. So right now we'll leave it unchecked. And I'm just mentioning that because if the graphics don't work, you'll have to go back in and change it to 256. So then click Run as Administrator, Apply, and OK. And then we basically have to go through every application file, do the same simple setup. Again, Windows 98, Run as Administrator, Apply, OK. And you don't always have to do this, but I found it's best to go through every folder, and anywhere there's an application file, go ahead and change it to the same setting. And this is only a one-time setup. Windows 98, Administrator, Apply, OK. There's 2 there. I don't think there were, I guess here's one for NetSurfer. It looks like some of this stuff is probably advertisement or extra material, so we really wouldn't have to do this. But again, I found it best to just do every file and just get it over with. Sort by type, and then we've got 2 final files. And then the last file. Apply, OK. And then to install it, I believe it's the mseta file. So I like to right click and then run it as administrator. I'm actually on a Windows 7 computer, which I was surprised it worked, but it worked just fine. And then you click Install Now, and then it goes. Now, one quick thing too, after you install it, and I'll just show you an example. I uninstalled this so that I could show you here, but let me just take a different program. See if I have any games. Shouldn't have clicked on that. I'm going to my Made in Fire here. So you'll see the Wheel of Fortune game down there. I'm sorry, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? You may need to right click on the actual program itself. Again, same thing, properties, compatibility. And actually that one doesn't allow me to. Go to this recorder here, right click properties, compatibility, here we go. And then Windows 98, and then run as an administrator. So again, this should work. I tried it on 3 computers, it worked fine. One computer did require me to run it in 256 colors just because it didn't have the right graphics driver. And in fact, on all those other files where we did not select run in 256, you usually can actually go into the file itself and tell it to do that, you know. And again, after you hit apply, you only have to do this step once. And you'll notice here if I go into that program again, and I right click, you'll see it's permanently set up in compatibility mode. Sounds difficult, but this is something I do all the time. It takes about a minute, 2 minutes, one-time deal, and you'd be amazed how many old games you can get to work fine. Take care. Hopefully that helps. Bye.